Don't always be available. One of the biggest mistakes in relationships is trying to fully integrate yourself into someone else's life just because you care about them. Always being available, replying instantly to every message, being ready to meet up the moment they ask. These things might look like attention at first, but over time, they make you seem ordinary. That's just how human psychology works. When something is always accessible, its value quickly drops. There's no mystery, no curiosity, no what if left. Real value lies in people who have their own life. Someone who spends time with their friends, chases their passions, and has a full schedule. That's the kind of person who creates intrigue. Being part of their world feels like a privilege. But someone who's always available starts to feel like an obligation. And the more accessible something is, the easier it is to take it for granted. So no, you don't have to be unreachable. But if someone else is always at the center of your life, you slowly drift away from your own center. You should be your own priority. Be available, but be selective. Let them wait, let them wonder. Let them miss you now and then. Because like anything truly valuable, your time should be rare. Presence builds connection, but absence builds value. Mystery attracts. The human mind obsesses over the unknown. This isn't just true in relationships, but in all aspects of life. Like watching a movie, if you guess the ending early, excitement fades. But if the story keeps surprising you, you stay hooked. Relationships work the same way. If someone can't fully figure you out, they keep thinking about you. But once they feel they've solved you, their interest drops. Being mysterious doesn't mean being cold or distant. It means not revealing everything at once. Imagine someone sharing their entire past and fears on day 2. It leaves no room to discover. People crave discovery, questions, and gradual revelations. When a woman feels she's fully figured you out, even if she stays, she mentally shelves you. But if some things remain unclear, why you were silent or avoided certain topics, she can't stop thinking about you. That curiosity keeps attraction alive. The key isn't faking mystery, but pacing yourself. Don't show the whole movie in the first 10 minutes. Reveal yourself slowly, and attraction will grow naturally. Actions over words. Everyone talks. They say they love you, write that they miss you, and express their desire to be with you. But what makes a relationship valuable is how much of those words turn into reality. Saying you truly love someone is easy, but being there for them on their worst day, that's when those words become real. Saying, "I'd do anything for you," sounds romantic, but if you can stay constructive during fights, that's when it gains meaning. People judge you more by what you do than by what you say. A man might say, "I love you," every day, but forget his girlfriend's birthday. Another man might not say much, but drives her to work, gives her his jacket in the rain, and remembers the little things. Which one do you think makes her feel more loved? That's why some people talk a lot but are quickly forgotten. Others speak little but are unforgettable. Also remember, words create expectations. If you say, "I'll call you," but don't, even that one sentence can break trust. But if you say nothing and simply keep being there for them, you can build trust without a single word. Because people always remember how you made them feel, not just what you said. Too much interest suffocates. Showing interest in a relationship is important, but going overboard can feel suffocating to the other person. Imagine constantly texting, always trying to know where they are and what they're doing. At first, this attention feels nice. Everyone wants to feel loved. But over time, that attention turns into a cage that leaves no room to breathe. For example, someone you just met keeps calling you, flooding your phone with messages, wanting to stay connected every single moment. At first, it seems like genuine interest, but day by day, it starts to feel overwhelming. You have your own life, your own time, and this constant attention makes you feel trapped. Eventually, what happens? Their interest fades or disappears completely. The psychology behind this is simple. People naturally avoid attention that restricts their freedom and suffocates them. Balance is crucial in relationships. You should show interest, but also give the other person space to breathe. Let them think about you. Let them miss you. Remember, Interest in a relationship is like a flower. If you water it too much, the roots rot. If you don't water it enough, it wilts. Love, not dependency. Love is the most beautiful feeling that holds a relationship together. But if you experience it the wrong way, it turns into dependency and slowly suffocates the relationship. Imagine a man who can't feel comfortable for even an hour without his girlfriend. He constantly floods her with messages like, "Where are you? What are you doing?" and gets so involved in her life that his own world disappears. This man is living captivity, not love. Women fear this kind of attachment because they value their freedom. Being loved isn't enough. There needs to be someone strong, independent, and standing on their own feet beside them. Take John and Emma as an example. Emma feels overwhelmed by John's constant need for her, and she starts to see the relationship as a burden. John, however, thinks this is love. Eventually, this pushes Emma away. On the other hand, when love is combined with independence, true strength is born. Emma has her hobbies, friends, and career. John lives his own life and makes time for himself. They complement each other. They are support, not dependency. This kind of relationship is nourished by freedom and grows through love. Stop seeking approval. Constantly seeking approval in relationships means handing over your self-worth to others. For example, when you're going on a date with someone new and you keep asking, "Is this outfit okay?" or "Was that joke funny?" After every little thing, it ruins the mood because it comes across as insecure. A friend of mine used to constantly seek approval from his girlfriend, and it disturbed the balance between them. When a relationship tries to shape itself based on someone else's approval, a person loses their identity. In strong relationships, individuals make their own decisions confidently. Being able to say, "I think it should be this way," during arguments shows your stance. Defending your own truths instead of waiting for approval brings respect and stability to the relationship. For example, a partner will build a stronger bond with someone who clearly expresses their desires rather than someone who constantly seeks approval. Letting go of approval seeking increases attraction and brings balance to the relationship. Strength is calmness. True strength is not about yelling loudly or forcing control. On the contrary, the strongest people are those who can stay calm and keep their composure during tough moments. In relationships, this quality forms the foundation of trust and respect. Imagine your partner yelling angrily and losing control during an argument. How would you feel? Most likely, vulnerable and uneasy. But when you face someone calm, balanced, and confident, you feel comfortable, you trust them, and you listen to what they say. Strength isn't about raising your voice. It's about managing your emotions and staying balanced even in the toughest situations. Calmness sends the message, "I can handle this," and is the most effective way to lead in a relationship. Focus on your side first. A common mistake in relationships is trying to change or constantly criticize your partner. True maturity begins by examining your own behavior and attitude first. For example, someone complains that their partner is always on the phone and thinks, "They don't care about me anymore." But they don't consider this. Maybe they themselves have become negative and complain a lot during the time they spend together. Blaming your partner instead of reflecting on your own actions only worsens the problem. However, when you change your attitude and become more positive and sharing, your partner's interest can revive. The truth is, it's easy to blame the other person, but it takes courage to look in the mirror. Seeing your own mistakes, letting go of ego, is the key to real progress in a relationship. What we've shared in this video isn't just for relationships. It's about becoming a more balanced, respectful, and attractive person in life. Now it's your turn. Write in the comments which rule affected you the most, because awareness is the first step to change. And if you want more content like this, don't forget to subscribe and like the video. Goodbye.